Hi guys, this is Kishore. Welcome back to the tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn cartoonic character modeling. Here we are using polygon modeling, and make sure before you know the Maya basics and basic modeling tools such as polygon tools such as Extrude tool, insert edge loop tool, and merge tool, and multi-cut tool, create polygon tool, all these tools and all. So make sure you know all these things. And here we are using very basic character modeling tools only. So here we are learning the character modeling and concept and production workflow. We are not learning the tools. Okay, so this is the character, we are going to work on it. And the tools that we are using in this version that you can find in older version of Maya, also you can find newer version of the Maya such as 2020 22 and upcoming version. Also you can see the same tools, and also you can also see older version 2016 2015 and below versions. Also you can see the tools. There are many tools, many methods to develop this kind of character modeling, whether you can use advanced tools or bonus tools. Also you can use, there are many methods, edge extrude method, polygon cube extrude method, all these methods also there. This, that is your choice, your flexible, your comfort to use what kind of tools to be used, what kind of plugins to be used. That is completely your wish. Everyone, every artist, every student, or every company, every team, they have their own style of working process. They have their own algorithm, they have their own pipeline to develop the particular uh, clients. And make sure you need to know all the methods, whether you can use extrude method, whether you can use polygon cube method, whatever. There are many methods, so it's your comfortable, your choice. The main thing, final thing is quality and productivity. That's how speed you are working, and what kind of quality you are maintaining, whether you are doing as per photorealistic quality and you are doing better than the photorealistic quality. That is depends on the client requirement. These are all just basics, and here you are learning the process of the character modeling and measurements, whether how to maintain the accuracy and all. We are not using any other softwares, we are just using Maya polygon method only, right? And right, let's get started. And before that, what I'm doing here, I'm just changing settings, centimeters to foot. So why? Because human height will be calculated in feet. Okay, so I'm just taking, go to the front view, image planer, insert image. Here I have collected, I have already you know separated all the front and side views. Here I'm just taking front view, and go to the side view. Here I'm just inserting side view images. Okay, the both images are inserted, and select the both images here in perspective and scale as per you know near 5 feet to 6 feet, from here to here 1 feet, right? So 3 4 5, let me make it more. That's cool. Okay, fine, this is okay, fine. Then come to the perspective and select individual, only one side view, and adjust. But make sure when you're scaling, select both of the images, because of both are uh, same accurate measurements, right? So I just want this side one little turn towards positive g-axis, so that let's make it rotation minus 90 here. So let's see that now this is cool. And here I just want to check that they're both reference are equal or not. You know, the both eyes are equal or not. Maybe sometimes you may see something like this time of the eyes are little down at the side view, and here the front view eyes are little up. This time, when you are developing the eyes or in character, it will be little confused. When you are adjusting the eyes, front view will be okay, but side view does not match. So for to avoid that kind of you know issues before itself, we have to check that by using this plane. Okay, take one plane and check it whether the 2 feet and knees and hip area, something I'm checking at the area of belt. Okay, some small thing is that's not a problem. And neck, okay, and eyes and head. Okay, fine, this is cool. So this way we have to check out that whether the two reference images are equal or not. Okay, that's cool. And let's get started on working with the polygon modeling with help. And here what I'm doing, before you start modeling, make sure some artists or students, they start working with the body, and some students they start working with the something like yeah, head modeling. They start with head modeling, and they step by step they develop the body, hands and legs and rest of the props. And some candidates they start completely take some small box and they keep extruding everything. It is your wish. There is no rule, I mean there is no order. You can only start working with the head modeling and all, but few things are there. When you are developing the head modeling, you have to first insert eye, and then you can start. It is depends on that what kind of character it is now it is cartoonic model, right? And if you, what about real model, like real human face, something like you want to develop Steve Jobs human model accurately, exactly as per photorealistic. So that time it's completely different process. And this cartooning model is completely different, something like mechanical, some transformer character is, that is completely different. Mechanical, that comes a completely different process. So that's what I told you, right? Every process, every method, every production pipeline, that completely different, that only you understand when you understand that requirements are very very important. So when you start working with, you have to collect the complete data and information and resources and reference from your client or production supervisor. So based on that you have to work on it. Here it is simply for beginners, so we are working and on some small character like this. Okay, here I'm going to start with the head modeling, then step by step I'm going to take cylinder for hands, I'm going to take cylinders for these two legs and something like that. I'm going to start. Okay, let's get started. So I'm just taking a box. For this box I'm just giving width, height and depth subdivisions completely like this 2, and select the bottom of the faces which are in back. Control E for shortcut for extrude. I hope you know that this tool, how to use this tool. Also you can see some of my tutorials in my channel how to use these kind of tools, basics of the polygon model, right? So once extrude like this, why I did it, because of this is going to be head, this is going to be neck. So it is a very important thing, guys. When you are doing modeling or texturing or any department or any platform, it can be a UI UX designing, game designing, or VFX, or cartoonic films, or content for e-commerce such as AR, VR content for Amazon, any kind of content or anything. The planning is very important. When you can do plan, when you have proper information and data, that time you can do planning. Here it is very simple. So simple, its planning is nothing but, see, the head looks like a something like spear, and hand looks like a something like cylinder. You have to take the model or geometry relevant to that. For example, head I'm going to take spear, hand I'm going to take cylinder, and then I can start developing on details, right? Here, that is what I have done it here. So I took a cube, and step by step I will modify it. And the very important thing is, here we are doing one side, other side will be modified automatically. So we have things something like, I'm going to delete the down face. Okay, so select the model, and here you can see duplicate special. I hope you know the duplicate special. Reset tools. Here I'm taking instance. I want that same mirror other side. So find it. It is in G axis. So X axis. So here scale X axis -1. Then you can see the same mirror you got other side. So now what happens, so when you modify anything, any vertex edit, so other side is being modified. So this way you need not to model both sides. Once you develop one side, automatically other side can be edited. Why? Because we have taken instance. If you take copy, that does not happens. Okay, so we have taken instance, right? Close it. Now what I'm doing, as per reference, I'm adjusting that particular model like this, and I just want to see through the mesh the reference image. For that, I can enable, go to the shading and X-ray, and go to the front view. And here also you can see that when I'm adjusting any vertex or something faces here, I'm not able to see through the object. Here I can enable X-ray, so that way easily I can see and modify it, right? So here first of all I'm adjusting at the side view, and here the cap, as you know, the head, rest of the top area is hidden by cap, right? So we have to imagine that how head is, like this. So there is no outline here, so but you have to do it as per your imagination. You have to something like this. So here nose, and we don't have lips here, but we have to create. That is what the more important thing is, guys. Creativity is very important. If something is not there, you have to create and anticipate what kind of details must be there. Okay, we have adjusted side view, and now we are adjusting front view. So I'm just selecting the neck, like this. So I feel comfortable by adjusting perspective and shifting back to the side views based on the reference. It is your wish how you use the panels, front and side panels. It's completely your wish. So this is a front view, right? I mean over the eyes. So that you have to place it here as per, there is no proper outline here, but you have to imagine that. And back, and this one you have to place somewhere near to here, and this is the middle somewhere here. See, it is little close to this cowboy head. And we have a lot of specialization classes. Soon we are going to take many texturing and rigging and animation classes. And let me know if you need any particular pipeline, production pipeline, any tutorials, so I can create and upload in my channel whenever I'm free. I cannot disturb my office hours. And make sure you're adjusting. See, here I'm selecting, but here, but um, why I'm selecting here, because of I may not, maybe I thought of I selected the front one, but it may select the back one. So it is, this is still beginners. So you have to check out all the directions, whether in this way, like I know those who are beginners, you do a lot of mistakes because of lack of understanding and also patience. The very important thing is this industry, especially gaming and VFX and cartoonic film industry, has required a lot of patience and observations and creativity. And see here, this is the straight line, right? So straight line, it should not be straight. There is something like art. We have to maintain the art, something like this, something like this, and this is here like this. See, there is other tools. For example, you have selected this vertex. You are not necessary to select this down just like this. You can select the particular vertex and click down arrow. It comes to the down vertex automatically, and adjust properly, very clearly. The important thing is, guys, the basics are very important than the advanced. Why? Because so when you have strong skills and basics and fundamentals and concepts, then advanced things will come automatically, right? Right, see how I have adjusted the outline of the main, this, okay, are over the top area, you can see. But the next line flow in text, something this and this and this is inside of that, right? This is very important, right? Make sure when you are developing the character modeling, whether it can be cartoon or real, this way, uh, line flow is very important. We'll also discuss very briefly what is line flow when we are doing character modeling, human character modeling, real one. Okay, so why? Because see, this character modeling, it's very important. Initially you have to match that model as per photorealism, because when you have more divisions, very difficult to modify it, you know right now itself. Make sure this base reference is being matched as per uh, reference image or not, base model. Okay, when you have more divisions, maybe after sometimes as per requirement, as per you may use more divisions like this or like this, like this, you know like that, you keep increasing your subdivisions level. So that time it's very difficult to adjust that these areas, because of you have to adjust many vertex, many edges and faces, so it's very difficult what I'm telling to you guys. So make sure when you are initial position you are properly matched or not. That comes with a lot of practice. It does not come with a one single character modeling. So make sure you are doing many character models and different character models, so that you will understand in a practical way. Okay, fine. So this is clear, right? And I'm just checking, do I need to improve anything at the time of initially or not? Okay, fine. Till here, neck. These things and all we can check out later. Fine. So then what I'm doing, side you have adjusted very properly. Then you have to adjust, you know what? Front view. How do you adjust front view? Same way. Remember I said when you select the vertex, click down arrow, automatically the selection shift to the down. Chin, cheek. Okay, it is a little bit like this. Left arrow, up arrows, we can use it to modify. This area going to be a lips, and character modeling a bit complicated, I say, for the beginners, but once you do two or three character models, it will be easy day by day. Okay, fine. And this back one, something like this, something like this. Now what we are doing, so this is the character modeling, so hit 3, so you can see that how it is when it is smooth. You can see that, but it is for display only. Already we have discussed all these things in our previous class. So because after finishing your model you have to give smooth for the character. So let me show you. So that display, when you're clicking 3, so it will for only for display, not for render. So when you give smooth, how it will be looking, like here you can see mesh smooth. So this is finally we have to, but last, this is the last stage of the character modeling, but I'm checking it. Fine. Okay, then we are going to work on eyes and nose, all these things. For that, what I'm doing, I'm just adding some of the divisions, like go to the mesh, edit mesh, insert edge loop tool, mesh tools. Here I'm using one more, here I'm using one more. So select the vertex. This is going to be at eye. This is going to be eye, this area. So I know that because a lot of characters I have developed and many classes I have covered on the same thing. So here, why I am, because here, so initially this is going to be here, because of one more line will come and it creates eyes. And you know what, like this. This vertex I'm not putting here, I'm placing here. Why? Because this area will be extruded, that we'll see later. Fine. And this is going to be a lips. Guys, I'm telling you that when you may work with the different types of photo productions and all, sometimes you get proper reference and information from the clients or your TL or your supervisor. You may not get maybe some reasons, but your responsibility to do all these things, if it is reference is proper or not, but you have to satisfy your clients, and it's a bit difficult, but you have to learn step by step. Okay, fine. See, you should not place the vertex wherever you want. You have to follow that flow. This is the neck, right? This is the neck area, so I'm just placing here as per neck. I should not place somewhere here. Okay, you have to follow the flow, and here something like this, something like this, and this is okay, fine. And come to the side view also, and these two things I'm adjusting. It is we are going to create lips this area, and small change also create lot of small move also creates lot of changes in character modeling. Not only character modeling, any modeling, it can be a set modeling or anything. Especially in character modeling, it's very important, and small change create a lot of difference when it comes to accurate details, okay, and quality. That you need to have strong observation and strong grip on the tools. Okay, then what I'm doing here, I'm going to add one more line flow here. Guys, it will take time. If it is production work, I can do it fast because I have a lot of character models I've done it, and I want you to understand very slowly and clearly. See, we have added one division here, and we are adjusting. Okay, these areas, okay, and this area we are going to create ears. See, if you adjust this one, it depends on, it creates, you have to create other area to adjust. It is like hierarchy. It's like once you adjust, then other thing will be need to be adjusted as per flow. Fine. And one more thing, one more check out, when you're adjusting, you have adjusted side view, but when you're adjusting side view, okay, but you have to adjust the same thing you know in perspective also. You have to see and observe and understand whether in perspective and front view also perfect or not as per reference. Okay, so you have to use three views, front and side view, as well as perspective also. You sometimes you may not find few things from the front view, but you have to come to the perspective and check out whether it is proper or not. We need to follow, actually when you're seeing the top view of the head, you can see it is arc. It should not be like this, right? Most of the candidates do mistakes here. They live like this and they keep adding divisions, and end of the time it creates a huge issue, and it's very difficult to adjust with many divisions. So what I'm telling you, At the time of starting itself, you just check out whether it is perfect or not. Okay, see, when I'm seeing that, you see this arc should not be like this, it should be like this. That's what I'm telling that. So you should, by adjusting this way, okay, but you have to check out from other direction also, then you will understand whether it is proper or not. Okay, that is what. Okay, for this time it is okay, no need, no issues. For me it is okay. And also I'm going to add one more insert edge loop tool here to adjust head part, something like this, something like this. Come to the, you know see here, when you have this vertex, it should not be a straight, it should be something like this. It should not be like this, it will be very mistake. And make sure you should not make a straight line, make it little bit curve like this. Okay, and this direction as well as this direction. Okay, and same thing applies to every excuse me, and here and here. That is what, right? So adjusting in one view, whether it can be a side or front view, okay, but also need to adjust in other areas. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. And there are many tools to bring the quality, adjust lot of tools that we'll cover one by one, such as like lattice tools, such as like sculpting tools in Maya. So according to the workflow, we are using it. So this is okay, fine for me. And let's add one more division in front. Insert edge loop tool. You guys, you can create something like mel, something like you can take that, you can drag and drop these tools here by creating shortcuts instead of going always here and take the insert edge loop tool. Okay, there are a lot of mel commands to use a lot of things, mel scripts and all, that's your wish. Okay, I have used insert edge loop tool here. This time let's adjust in come to the perspective and front view, go to the vertex. Oh god, what happened? Okay, still we are using the same tool. So let's take the move tool, selection tool, and select the vertex, something like this. Something like this. Okay, leave it like this a bit. The most important thing, guys, you need to have interest. Don't learn this for the job to get a job. You do not get it, definitely. You cannot do it also. The most important thing is interest. And why? Because when you have interest, you will spend more time and you'll have patience automatically. So okay, fine. And this one going to be I. Make sure you are placing the point exactly at the I. Okay, and the come down, this is going to be here at the nose starts from here and it will be created. One more division, I mean line flow will come there, and when you are adjusting in front view, again I'm telling you adjust in this one from the side view also. Little bit like this. This line adjusted because of we are adjusting this one. Okay, cool. Make sure here something like arc like this. Why? Because see, the character modeling, when it comes to, let me show you one thing. Come to the you know make sure you are something you're following these kind of flows. Okay, something like same way, something like this arcs. Okay, that means this vertex, this vertex should move to here. These kind of arcs are very important when it comes to character modeling. Okay, that is what we are you know making. Fine. See, I have made this flow something this way. That is what very important. Okay, should not be like this way. This is comes under like flow. This it is flexible for rigging, and it is creates better and best smooth line flow when you are adding your divisions. Okay, see how it is created, something like this. This is what very important. And same thing, we have adjusted this one, and as per that we have to adjust other one. This is there is a sculpting tool such as like GBrush and all. Finally, once you completed that model, again you have to do typology that you can create again polygon flow same way. So there are many tools, many methods to develop a character modeling. Finally you are maintaining that standards or not, it's very important. Again this area going to be here. So I'm going to add one more division here. Insert edge loop tool. First of all, check out this one is sufficient or not. Okay, fine. Let's check with 3. Okay, fine. Insert edge loop tool. Okay, I have collected from here. You can also take from here. You can also take from here. Also, there are many shortcuts. It should be here. I'm just placing this one here. Why? Because where I'm going to create ear, let this flow go over the ear. Okay, so I'm creating some space to extrude the particular faces. This is okay, no need here. So again we need to adjust when we are adding other divisions. Let's keep this here only. Okay, fine. Now what I'm doing here, I'm going to add, check from the front view also whether it is maintaining the flow or not, following the reference or not. And see here, this is some like this. Okay, and the same, it's a bit difficult task to match, because why we are spending this much time. So when it is basic model itself perfect, then advanced, I mean next level of the details will be given properly, I mean you can get better. So that's what I'm trying to make as per my level best, and I'm trying to teach as per my level best. Okay guys, this is okay, fine. And this area I need to check out. Okay, come to the side view, what area it is. Okay, this is nose area, not necessary to place exactly, you can place somewhere here. Okay, this is lip. Okay, fine. So let's add one more here. Let me, it should not be like very hard, something smooth blend the line flow that we are developing in character modeling. Okay, now you can see how it is. Okay, and same flow, something like this. Something like this. Okay, that's cool. Since we don't have, had this outline, so that we are still developing. Okay, this is cool. Now what I'm doing, come to the main part. So this is the back line, right, of this division that we need to adjust. How I'm adjusting, make sure you're, select the particular, you can also make this, select these two reference, create one layer and visible off, and then you can work out from the top view like this, and this and this, something like, see like this, and adjust. I told you, right, this is a kind of, should follow arc kind of shape when you develop the head model. Okay, like this. Well, that's cool. Fine. It will take time to learn, to practice, to develop a production work also. When you can do the very fast workflow, when you develop many models, at least if you have 1 year or 6 months of experience, then you can do fast. Okay, fine. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to add one more division at this area. So again, take insert edge loop tool this way. Okay, so now enable the reference. This time what I'm doing, this is going to be I, let it be there, and this is going to be a nose flow where I'm placing here, and front view, side view here, and this one can be here, and place it somewhere here. Okay, and this one going to be here. Okay, and side view here where we can place. Once you adjust this vertex, also you need to adjust other vertex also this way. Okay, fine. So this is going to be nose and this is going to be lips. Okay, lips we'll check out later what I'm doing. Initially, when you have less divisions, that time itself you must be able to bring the details instead of giving more divisions then bringing the details. Not good. Okay, it also difficult. Okay, so extrude, control E, extrude nose area. So what I'm doing, extrude, you get equally when you click this button. I hope you know this tool, and go to the inside of the head, or we can hit 4 faces, select this side faces and delete. Object mode, shortcut is F8. Fine. Now check the 3, it is smooth. Now we need to adjust the nose area. So check out how I'm adjusting the nose. Select this vertex and since the nose, generally human nose, it starts from here next to eye, but it is also giving more puffiness here. That's what I'm doing here. So select, place it here, and this one here like this, and like this. So what I'm doing, I'm also creating, since it is cartoonic model, but this is for I'm just adding insert edge loop tool, already we have here. Create one flow here. I'm just adjusting that flow, something like this. like this, like this, like this. And what we are doing, so we need to extrude this part also. Let me try for that. Okay, then we can give this kind of emboss. So what I'm doing here, I select this face and this face, give here bridge. Okay guys, let me delete first, maybe normal issues, or select this edge and this edge and bridge, last command G. So instead of giving bridge, let's merge, that would be better. What I'm doing, this vertex, let's merge vertex, and this vertex and this vertex merge. Last command already we have given merge, right? If we click G, automatically it is takes that option. Okay, now what I'm doing here, select this vertex and place it here and here and here and here. This is going to be corner of this nose, where we can create eye here, and this is the here the reference, cap is hiding it. So let's yourself, you can imagine and do it. That's what we need, creativity. I mean, you imagination, not creativity. Creativity is something different. Okay, this part going to be here, here. Let's make this one, let it be here only. Okay, and this one going to be here. Nose. We can also sculpt the same character from ZBrush as per this. I just want to show you Maya character modeling, so we have that session also. We'll create another tutorials for that. Okay, fine. See, we have adjusted here, but the front from side view, but we need to also create adjust from the front view. This is accurately exactly this place. This is going to be here. Fine. Let's see. And what I'm doing, instead of step like this, I'm giving little slope. Something like this, so you get the detail near to that reference. Let's make another part. So let's check with once smooth mode. See, so almost you are a bit closer to this reference. So this is what I'm telling you guys. When your initial model, when your basic details if you're able to adjust as it is the basic reference, then rest comes automatically. Fine. Let me, okay, learn slowly but perfectly. Got it? And this is going to be your bread and butter in your career. Okay, we have a lot of sessions, rigging, animations, and texturing up to the production standards with many softwares. Okay, fine. You can see the distance, you make sure the density that you maintain that between one line to one loop to other loop. So let's clear them. And here what I'm doing, I just want to make that distance here. You can see different, or you can add one division here. That you have to check out whether you are adding or not. Before that, what I'm doing, I'm creating I. Okay, we'll continue the next tutorial. Next, okay, continue with the next class.